Hello and welcome to From Fertility to Delivery. This is Dayna, and I'm so glad that you're here. This is a video series about my new course that I launched today, September 1st, 2023. And it is the Spiritual Fertility Course. It's an online virtual course, and it is self-paced. And it is on my website, fromfertilitytodelivery.com. And I wanted to make a series of videos, around 9 videos, to talk about this class and what it is and why I made it and how it's going to benefit not just you, but your whole family line and also the ancestral lines, clearing blocks and all of those things. But before I get into those deeper subjects, I wanted to kind of talk about how this came to being, basically. After having a wonderful connection through a quantum healing hypnotherapy session that I had, and connecting with my firstborn son, through that hypnosis session, I was brought back to Atlantis. And in one of my past lives, I was a woman in Atlantis, and I was a mother, and I had 2 children, and one was a girl who is my niece in this life, and the other one was a boy. And at the time, this was around 7 years ago, maybe more like 8 or 9 actually. I was when I learned about it, I couldn't see his face, my now son, in that past life. I couldn't see his face. It was almost like those faces that you see that are grayed out for a username on websites. That's how it looked. And but I could feel the energy, and the energy was very, very intense, and it also almost pulsated. So I knew that he was like a big soul, and that he was coming back to reunite with me in this life. And since then, I got a lot of confirmation that that is exactly what happened, and that he came back earthside to be with me, and for him to be another boy, a male in this lifetime, and for me to be his mother. So that was my first connection to what was happening. And then maybe 4 years later, we actually conceived after getting married, my husband and I, and we had a boy. So it was great. It was very exciting. Then right after a year of having our first son, our second son came into my aura. And that's really how it feels when a spirit baby comes into you. You feel a presence there, and it lingers, and it's there for a while, and it's very connected to you. It almost feels like something is right there on your shoulder. You know those cartoons where you have the angel and the devil on your shoulder? Well, I felt like I had a little angel on my shoulder wherever I went, just connecting with me. I could feel an essence. And when you get to that place where you're able to feel that essence, that is the beginning stages of conception. It's energy, and that is what I needed to research. So he came in pretty much when our first son was 1 year old, and we conceived the baby number 2. And that after conception is when I had to start really digging deep. I'm like, what is going on? Why am I feeling these energies coming into me? And I went online and I looked for some books, and I found this book, Spirit Baby's Book by Walter Mackin. And it really opened me up to what was actually happening to me and how I was connecting to these babies. In the book, Walter talks about like green ovals that are connecting to you, and that basically I didn't really feel it from that perspective. Everyone sees things differently with their third eye, basically, in a non-physical, intangible way. But this was coming in deep and strong, and I knew I had to do the research on it. And as I read the book, I realized that my sole purpose and my life purpose on the planet was to create courses, create classes, create a business, create a humanitarian project on this premise that is very ancient and is the old ancient way of becoming pregnant. And I didn't really know how to explain it because it's been so twisted and it's been so convoluted, and it's become very physical the actual conception, when it is supposed to be very energetic, where you connect with the baby and the soul baby and the essence of the baby. So that is what I'm creating and imprinting into the class that I am having. So this is just an introductory video about the class. I am going to talk about a lot more about each class, the pricing structure, everything about the class in all of these videos, but I wanted to make some bite-sized videos that you could look at and see and take in, and it fits into your schedule. So the course is up, it's live right now, so please visit my website, From Fertility to Delivery .com, and of course I'm on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook with @From Fertility to Delivery as my handle. Also, I have a discount for this class. It's Spirit Baby 10 is the coupon code for a 10% discount, but please email me or get on my email list. If you go to my website, it pops up and you can add your email to the newsletter, and then I will offer only my newsletter, and anyone that can email me or even direct message me, so I have a personal connection with you, I will offer you a deeper discount than the 10%, because I just want to give this as it's a gift from me to you, and I also want to make sure I am creating that energy exchange with you, because when you do invest in something, you do tend to appreciate what it is more. So that is pretty much it for today. Again, all of my links are in my bio if you're on Instagram or in the description. And everything can be found at my website, FromFertilityToDelivery.com. Many blessings, and I look forward to speaking with you in the next video about, we're going to talk about some pricing and also the cost of infertility and all of that, and fertility, and moving towards the new age of how we are moving into the future. Thank you. Many blessings.